free picks for you here from, well, the World Cup this time of the year. If you would like, subscribe, and set notifications. We want you guys live with us. Get these picks in real time so you can actually get the best numbers when we give you the plays from our expert here, Paul Lagredo. So make sure to like, subscribe, and set those notifications. All right, you know a little bit about our site. Promo code, you can save 20% off all pre and pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description. Thank the All Cappers and get signed up. Always love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below. Remember our podcast, we put every pick and every show in podcast form. Tony's Picks is the podcast available on all major platforms. Just search Tony's Picks. All right, and of course our website is tonyspicks.com. Pay a visit. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the link to the hot cappers to get signed up to some of our long-term passes. You'll scroll down, you'll see Nick has been on fire up here. Of course, he's got plays up there right now in the NHL. And of course, Paul is up there with the World Cup quarterfinal best bet on the board. So get signed up. You'll see the featured plays here. Our best bets are on this little best bet tab. As you'll see, each capper can release one best bet per sport per day. Paul in here with his best bet in the quarterfinals. $15 premium pick. Each capper can designate one of their premium plays on their card as a $15 pick. They introduce their service to new and existing customers, and many of them want to make a good impression because you see a lot of best bets there at that $15 price point. The 3-packs are really good value, many of them up there right now. So go ahead and get signed up. Our pick ticker, you can purchase picks a la carte on the pick ticker with team versus team information. Click the buy now button and go ahead and get signed up. All right, let's get this one underway here at Soccer Picks Daily. Let's welcome in Paul Lagredo. So if I'm over at tonyspicks.com, puts his best bets up there. Paul, what's happening?
Really nice. We had another best bet winner with Morocco plus 1 goal. If you had Spain in that match, I feel sorry for you because Morocco, they got the best out of them and they also beat them in the penalty shootout. So another best bet win, and moving forward to the quarterfinals where we have some very, very interesting matchups, and there's 4 days left in the week. So in each day, we're going to be dealing with each specific quarterfinal, starting with the one between Croatia and Brazil.
That's right. We're going to get you a 5-pack here with Croatia here and Brazil as we get the rundown ready to roll here. We're going to get 5 picks for you here from this Croatia-Brazil game on Friday here as we head into the quarterfinal round. So here we go. World Cup for Friday, 10 a.m. each time, Croatia and Brazil. Pick one.
Yeah, the first pick from this match is a play on the first half on the sides. Now, I'm going to pick Croatia on the first half plus half a goal at minus 110. It's essentially a double chance, which means that we win if Croatia are winning, or it's a draw in the first half. Now, they were really good in first half so far in the tournament. They had a draw against Morocco. They were winning against Canada. They had a draw against Belgium, and against Japan they were losing, but they conceded a really weird goal in that the last moments in that first half. While Brazil, they had 3 really quiet and goalless first halves in the group stage. All were draws, and then of course they blasted South Korea by 4-1. They scored all 4 goals within 36 minutes in the first half, but I still think Croatia have a much better defense than South Korea, and they're probably going to take this very, very slow in that first half. So I do see Croatia not losing. So I like first half Croatia plus half a goal at minus 110.
All right, Paul, you find his picks over at tonyspicks.com. Here we go here from Croatia and Brazil. He likes in this one, he likes first half Croatia plus the half goal. The return is a minus 110. All right, let's continue on here with a Soccer Picks Daily, joined by Paul Lagredo. So you see the first pick of the 5 here from Paul Lagredo, liking that first half on Croatia. So let's go ahead, Paul. It is now time for pick 2 from this game.
Okay, for the second pick, I'm going to pick, a first half prop, but for the totals. I'm going to pick the under 1 goal at minus 105. Now, Brazil, in all 3 group stage matches, they had 0 goals in that first half. So that's 3-0 to the under 1. Again, they did score 4 goals against South Korea, but South Korea's defense is much, much worse than Croatia's defense. Croatia, in the first match, actually, in 2 of their 3 group stage matches, they had 0 goals in that first half. Of course, they were both goalless draws against Morocco and Belgium. In the match against Canada, there were 3 first half goals, but I I really don't see that happening in the match against Brazil. Again, in the sense that Croatia are going to be very, very careful in that first half. I do see it, as a goalless draw, to be honest, in that first half. So along with Croatia plus half a goal, I like the under 1 goal in that first half at -105, and that actually offers a bit more. Safety in the sense that if there's exactly 1 goal scored in the first half, this bet is a push. If there's 0 goals, this bet is a win. So I just don't see 2 goals in the first half. I like the under one at -105.
All right, Paul, let's find his best bets over at TonySpace.com. Croatia and Brazil. He likes the first half under 1 goal. The return is -105. All right, you guys tuned to Soccer Play Sally. Join us Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and set those notifications to be live with us to get the best numbers with these picks. And of course, if you're looking for Paul's best bets, just click the link in the description below and get signed up. Paul's been hot on his best bets. We just added the numbers up again: 45, 22, and 8 with that best bet winner yesterday on his past 75 best bets, all documented over at TonySpace.com. Just click the link in the description and you'll land on Paul's handicapper page. And as you scroll down, you'll find his offerings right now as far as plays World Cup best bets up there, right there on the board, as well as Paul's World Cup package. So go ahead and get signed up for that. Paul Legrados over at TonySpace.com. Get his best bets there. All right, let's continue on here with the show. It's now time for pick 3, Croatia, Brazil.
Yeah, for this, in this case, I'm gonna stick to, actually my last 3 plays are player props, and they're all for the same guy, Ivan Perisic. Perisic. Now he's been very, very instrumental to Croatia for so far in this World Cup. He has 1 goal and a couple of assists. He has the most shots in this Croatian side, and he's a really good player. Right now he plays for Tottenham. He's played for Inter Milan and Bayern Munich and Wolfsburg and Dortmund over the years. So he's a really nice. He plays down the left-hand side. He's having a really strong season with Tottenham. Last season he had a couple of, actually the past couple of seasons, he had really nice seasons with Inter Milan. And now there's a very interesting stat. He hadn't scored in the World Cup, up until their last match where he did score. And we did give out a prop on Ivan Perisic to score anytime in that match. Now he's now the leading scorer in big cups, in Euro Cups and World Cups, for Croatia. And now he needs just 1 more goal to be the top scorer for Croatia in World Cups. So that's a very, very huge milestone for any player to be the top scorer, for his nation. And at 33 years old, I don't really think he got, maybe he has 1 more World Cup in his feet, but he's going to be 37. It's highly unlikely. So this is probably his last World Cup, and he's surely going to want to leave a mark with this Croatian side. So in the first pick, in this situation, I'm going to take Ivan Perisic to score anytime at +650. I think that's a huge price for a player that creates a lot of problems. Again, this game is against Brazil, which is going to be a tough match. But I think at +650 for a player of his caliber, I think that's way too high. So I'm just jumping all over that. I like Ivan Perisic to score anytime at +650.
All right, Paul, let's find his best bets over at TonySpace.com. Here we go. Croatia, Brazil. Pick the 3 from this game. He likes Ivan Perisic to score anytime. The return is +650. All right, you guys are tuning to Soccer Switch Daily. Join us here Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications. Be live with us to get the best bets here from our expert, Paul Legrados. Let's continue on here with Soccer Switch Daily with pick 4 from Croatia, Brazil on Friday.
Yeah, my 4th pick is actually, again, it revolves around Ivan Perisic, and it's a prop that I really like. It's much safer than him to score anytime. Of course, the price depicts that that's change in possibilities. I like Ivan Perisic to have 1 or more shots on target at +165. Now he's averaging 0.8 shots per target in 4 matches so far. Again, he's going to be an instrumental key piece to this Croatian offense. He holds down the entire left flank. He doesn't really play that much defense, but offensively he's going to be one of the main facilitators for this Croatian side. I do see him getting at least a couple of shots. So if you don't like the +650 on him to score anytime, you can take an alternative approach and take Ivan Perisic to have one or more shots on target at plus 165. So you don't really care if he scores. He just puts a shot on target, and you get paid a massive plus 165. So in the sense that Ivan Perisic is going to have a strong game against Brazil, and I do expect him to have one. I like him to have one or more shots on target at plus 165.
All right, Paul, let us find his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. Croatia, Brazil, pick 4 from this game on Friday. Perisic to have one or more shots on target. The return plus 165. All right, you guys, tune us up. It's daily. If you miss any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap at the end of the show. Stay tuned for that. All right, let's continue on here. Croatia, Brazil. Let's get pick 5 from this 5-pack.
Again, if you want to take it even safer, I'm going to still stay in Ivan Perisic, and I'm going to pick Perisic to have 2 or more shots. They don't have to be on target, just 2 shots. Maybe they go, upstairs to the fans. Maybe they go anywhere. We don't really care. We just want him to take 2 shots. We don't care if they're blocked. We don't care where they go or whether they go on target or not. We just want him to take 2 shots. And it's plus 140. Now, Perisic, he's averaging 2.5 shots per match in 4 games in the World Cup so far. He actually made a lot of his damage in the match against Canada, but still, I think he's gonna be one of the main focal points, if not the focal point, of Croatia's offense against Brazil. And I'm gonna take him to record just 2 or more shots. They don't have to be on target. So 2 more shots at plus 140.
Paul, let us find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. That's where you'll find his best bets. Here we go. Croatia, Brazil, pick 5 from this one. Perisic to have 2 or more shots. The return at plus 140. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Daily. Join us here Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. Before we get to our recap, Paul, I want everybody to know what you have going on over at Tony'sPicks.com. We just added that best bet to your record, 45, 22, and 8. Last 75 best bets, all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. Heading into the quarterfinal round of this week, will be very exciting. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Okay, I have 2 plays loaded at my page, 2 packages. I have a World Cup featured play, and I have a Friday World Cup quarterfinals best bet. You can find it at my page. Again, I won my best bet tonight, actually today, because it's daytime in the US. Earlier with Morocco plus 1, and I'm now 8-3 with my World Cup plays in money lines and totals in this site. So I have a really nice, strong quarterfinals best bet loaded on my page. There's not much action, and you have to be really, really careful with these matches. I do have one more play. It's a play on the totals for the quarterfinals, but I'm still considering if it's going to be a best bet or not. So 2 plays loaded. One is already in the package. It's a quarterfinals best bet for Friday.
All right, get on board with Paulo over at Tony's Picks. Get on board here as Portugal takes a 2-0 lead now on Switzerland. So it's 2-0 Portugal here in this one. So get on board here with Paul. Right now, he's got his Friday World Cup quarterfinal best bet now right here on the board. So get on board with that. Also, what you can do, if you go on the pick tick, you could also buy plays individually with 2 up on the board, or you can get his weekly All Sports Pass. He does. Paul does have his World Cup package, is what I meant to say. Get all of Paul's remaining plays here from the World Cup. We're getting into the quarterfinal round, semifinals, as well as the finals and 3rd place game. With that package, you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off, which is a really good value there with Paul Legonis over at Tony'sPicks.com. Also will include any of the late steam, as it was a header that was put across right against the center. So go there for Portugal up 2-0. So we get on board there with Paul, get that World Cup package. Use promo code TonyT at checkout. We'll knock 20% off, which will be $30. That'll make it $119 right now for Paul Legonis over at Tony's Picks with that World Cup package. Or if you prefer, you could buy them. Again, one thing to note here with the World Cup package, if Paul puts in any plays late, that means between 10 minutes and 2 hours for game time, those plays are emailed directly into your email box for his late Steam plays. Of course, the cappers get the plays in early for the members, but we do allow the cappers to put the plays in 2 hours, between 10 minutes and 2 hours for game time, because we have it programmed to email those picks directly to you and label them as late Steam. So there you go there. Pepe with the score there for Portugal to take the 2-0 lead. All right. Response there from Paul.
Yeah. I'm laughing because he's the go-to guy for cards, this Pepe Mister, and of course it's probably his last World Cup ever. So it's nice to see these, aging players score on their farewell. It's nice.
Yeah, it is very nice to see that. So get on board there with Paul West over at Tony's Picks. All right, Paul, now it is time for the recap.
Okay, these are all plays for the first quarterfinals, which is a match between Croatia and Brazil on Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern. Wake up early and catch this play. So the first play is first half Croatia plus half a goal at -110. The second play is first half the under 1 goal at -105. If there's exactly 1 goal, we get a push in our bet. Now the third play is Ivan Perisic to score anytime at +650. Another play or another way to look at it is taking Ivan Perisic to have 1 or more shots on target, SOT, at +165. And if you want an even safer way to play this, you can take Ivan Perisic to have 2 or more shots at +140.
There you go, the 5-pack there from Paul Aguero. So get on board with his best bets right now by clicking the link in the description and get signed up with Paul's World Cup package, or buy the plays pick by pick if you would. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout and you'll save 20% off. You can access Paul's page by clicking the link you see in the description. Click the All Cappers tab. You'll land right here on this page and just scroll and find the place for sale there. There's Paul's best bet for Friday, or if you scroll to the bottom, you will find World Cup qualifiers as well. So get on board there with Paul Aguero over at Tony'sPicks.com and get signed up. All right, that's going to do it here for this edition here of Soccer Picks Daily, guys. Make sure you tune in again tomorrow live at 2:15 Eastern time. We'll do it all over again. We'll get a 5-pack here from Paul from these World Cup action here. We're going to go ahead and wave goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great afternoon, evening, and we'll talk